In 2022, NASA confirmed that humanity has discovered more than 5,000 exoplanets, planets orbiting stars far beyond our Sun. There are super-Earths, planets larger than our homeworld but smaller than Neptune. There are gas giants like Jupiter, massive planets made mostly of hydrogen and helium. There are ice giants, colder, darker, frozen behemoths like Neptune. And scientists now believe that our galaxy alone may harbor more than 1 trillion exoplanets. Every one of these worlds is a tiny window into the infinite variety of possibilities that the universe has to offer. Thanks to the James Webb Space Telescope, humanity can now peer into the atmospheres of some of these planets. We can measure the gases, detect heat, and even start to imagine what conditions might be like on these distant worlds. And the results are astonishing. Some of the planets we've discovered are unimaginably hot. Some are unimaginably cold. Some are covered entirely in water. Others are oceans of lava. Some defy physics entirely, and a few are so strange that scientists are still struggling to understand how they exist at all. Let's take a journey to some of the most bizarre and fascinating exoplanets ever discovered. Deep in the cosmos lies a world almost as old as the universe itself. This is PSRB 1620-26b. Formed 12.7 billion years ago, this ancient planet has witnessed almost everything the universe has seen. But it's not your everyday planet. It orbits not one, but two extraordinary stars. A pulsar, the rapidly spinning remnant of a dead star, and a white dwarf, the burned-out core of another. Together, they form a cosmic dance that has lasted billions of years. Scientists call it Methuselah, a fitting name for a planet that has survived supernovas, galaxy collisions, and the relentless passage of time. Likely a gas giant larger than Jupiter, its icy, distant world is a silent witness to the universe's earliest epochs. Our next stop is HD 106906b, a gas giant roughly the size of Jupiter. But this planet is far from ordinary. This planet orbits its star at an almost unimaginable distance of 69 billion miles. To put that in perspective, that's 40 times farther than Pluto is from the Sun. And one complete orbit around its star takes 13,538 Earth years. Just imagine waiting over 13,000 years for a single year to pass on your planet. Scientists are baffled. How can a planet remain gravitationally bound to its star from such a distance? Could it have been flung there during the chaotic early years of its star system? Or does it represent a completely new kind of planetary formation we've never seen before? Next, we travel 42 light-years from Earth to a planet that is almost entirely liquid. This is GJ 1214b. This planet is about 3 times the size of Earth. And what makes it truly extraordinary is that 10% of its mass is water. The ocean here is estimated to be 1,600 kilometers deep, over 140 times deeper than Earth's Mariana Trench, the deepest point in our oceans. If Earth's oceans are mysterious, imagine a world where the oceans could hide vast alien ecosystems under unimaginable pressure. Life here, if it exists, would have evolved in ways beyond anything we can imagine. Now, brace yourself for a planet that seems ripped from a nightmare. K2-141b. This planet is literally covered in molten lava. The wind here moves at 5,000 kilometers per hour, faster than anything on Earth and hotter than any hurricane or tornado. One side of the planet is a scorching 5,432 degrees Fahrenheit, while the other side freezes at -391 degrees Fahrenheit, shrouded in permanent darkness. 2/3 of K2141b is baked in relentless sunlight, while the remaining third is trapped in a frozen, shadowy world. Only in the narrow strip between these extremes, called the terminator zone, might conditions allow anything resembling stability. A world of fire and ice, spinning silently through space, almost too alien to comprehend. Now, imagine a planet over 13 times the mass of Jupiter, encircled by a ring system so enormous it makes Saturn's rings look like a tiny bracelet. J1407b's rings stretch 75 million miles across, more than 200 times the diameter of Saturn's rings. If it replaced Saturn in our solar system, the rings would almost reach the orbit of Mercury. Astronomers first noticed this planet in 2012, when a distant star's brightness dipped dramatically. The only explanation? A planet with rings so massive that they blocked light in a cosmic shadow dance. These rings aren't just beautiful, they're alive with possibility, forming moons that could one day orbit this giant world. Standing on J1407b, if you could survive its gravity, it would be like being in the middle of a cosmic cathedral. Rings of ice and rock stretching farther than you could ever see, shimmering faintly under a distant sun. A planet that makes even Saturn feel small. Next is Kourou 7b, a planet so close to its star that lava flows in rivers instead of water. The day side of this planet burns at around 3,632 degrees Fahrenheit, and the planet's glowing molten surface gives it the appearance of a floating ember when seen from space. Life here would be impossible, yet the planet challenges our understanding of how rocky worlds survive extreme stellar heat. Now, meet TRES 2b, the darkest planet ever discovered. It's so black, it absorbs 99% of all light that falls on it. Imagine a world where the sky vanishes, stars disappear, and concepts like sunrise or sunset simply don't exist. This is a planet of shadows, drifting silently through the cosmos, almost completely invisible to our eyes. Its darkness isn't just profound, it's otherworldly, a living void in the vastness of space. Scientists are still amazed by it. Unlike anything in our solar system, TRES 2b challenges everything we think we know about planets, light, and the way worlds can exist. In its presence, the universe feels stranger, deeper, darker. It's not just a planet, it's a cosmic mystery, a reminder that even in the brilliance of the stars, darkness has its own story. Now, this is Kepler 10b, 560 light-years from Earth, orbiting its star so closely that its surface reaches 2,552 degrees Fahrenheit. Oceans of lava ripple across its crust, and any atmosphere it might have once had has long been stripped away by the intense radiation. This world is a hostile inferno, and surviving here would be beyond human imagination. Finally, there's HD 189733b, a gas giant 64 light-years away. From a distance, it looks calm, almost like a serene planet. But up close, chaos reigns. Winds reach 5,400 miles per hour, 7 times the speed of sound, and its atmosphere rains shards of glass. Temperatures hover around 560 degrees Fahrenheit, and any creature standing on the surface would be battered by razor-sharp glass hurled at unimaginable speeds. These are just a fraction of the 5,000-plus exoplanets we've discovered so far. Some defy physics, some challenge life as we know it, and some might even host forms of life completely alien to our imagination. The question remains, if life exists beyond Earth, what could it look like on worlds like these? Oceans of water hundreds of kilometers deep, molten rivers flowing under intense heat, planets so dark they swallow light. The universe is stranger, more diverse and more extreme than we could have ever imagined. And this is just the beginning. The James Webb Space Telescope and future missions will uncover even more extreme worlds, expanding our understanding of what a planet and life itself can truly be. The universe is full of mysteries, and each of these planets is a story waiting to be discovered. So, what do you think? Could any of these worlds host life? Or are they just cosmic wonders too extreme for anything alive to survive? Comment your thoughts below, because one day, humanity might travel to these alien worlds, and the universe may never feel the same again. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content.